Good day guys, welcome back to Gist Estate. So finally, Peter Obi breaks silence about the Japa syndrome. He doesn't like talking about it, but because Bill Gates made a statement about the Japa syndrome, so he had to tweet about it. Everybody wants to Japa, everybody wants to leave the country for good, but this doesn't sit well with the APC government because when everybody leaves the country, now who they want to govern? Abi na animal na im dey come govern. Why APC is against the Japa syndrome? Peter Obi buys the idea since the country is shaking like an earthquake that cannot be controlled. According to him, he said that it's good for the youth to Japa to seek knowledge and to get trained abroad since the government can't afford what the youth are supposed to lay their hands on, cannot afford basic amenities and a conducive environment for the youth. But when the country starts getting when the country starts to work, those youth that Japa can now return to the country and utilize their knowledge to develop the country. Not that he loves the Japa agenda, but instead of Nigeria youth to be wasting to be used as touts, agberos, bandits, and you guys know it all now. It's better for them to Japa and return when there is good government. So according to his tweet, how he made it on his Twitter handle, he wrote, "I read and agree with Bill Gates' recent comment on the Japa syndrome, where, according to reports, he stated that the recent surge of Nigerian professionals leaving the country for greener pastures is good and healthy for our country. I have always preached and maintained this same position on the Japa wave for years now, and throughout my campaign in the last presidential election, especially during my tours from Canada, the USA, Germany, the UK, and other countries, I maintain that our brain drain today will be our brain gain tomorrow. Nigerians leaving the country may look like a loss today, but when we start doing the right things and taking the governance of our nation more seriously, the knowledge and resources from them will be critical in the building of a new Nigeria, as it happened in China, India, Ireland, and other developing countries. Today, India prides itself as one of the countries with the biggest tech talents in the world, having produced some of the world's top engineers and computer scientists. Many top global tech companies are headed by CEOs of Indian origin. No be lie. So India's success in the tech industry can partly be attributed to its ability to harness the knowledge and resources of Indians in the diaspora for their national growth. Nigeria will grow and develop on all fronts when we build a new Nigeria that prioritizes investment in education, health, and support for small businesses, guarantees respect for the rule of law, security of lives and properties, and unity of the nation. Then our diaspora Nigerians around the world will return home with their global training skills and resources to immeasurably contribute to building a new and better Nigeria. We will not give up on our dreams for the new Nigeria. P.O. And I like that P.O. at the end of the tweet so that it authenticates that he is the one who made that tweet. So guys, and that is the gist. They are not ready to give the country to an Igbo man because he is an Igbo man. Them think say if they give him now, they go come because of that they will not actualize the Biafra or whatever. So that is one of the reason why they don't want to give him. And another reason is because they know say him go show them Shege Pro Max, them no good, all those corruption. He will freeze many assets. He's going to freeze many accounts and he will make sure that they don't have source to the public funds, because the public fund is supposed to be used for the public or the Nigerians, but they are using it for their families, training their children outside of the country, buying luxurious cars, building houses, investing in other countries and all of that. So this is what Peter Obi doesn't want. This is what he wants to put an end to. This is what, that's why he wants to take us from consumption to production. So guys, Peter Obi is someone who has the solution of the country, Nigeria, on his palms. He is ready to turn the country into Havana and move things from consumption to production But because of their corrupt mind and plans to keep stealing and looting public funds, they stole the people's mandate. It is not his mandate, oh, it is the people's mandate because na him vote. Now you carry your two legs, go polling unit. Okay, now we saw how they increased by 114% the salaries of the president, the politicians, people that already have enough money, enough money to take care of their family, their wardrobe allowance, their car allowance, whatever allowance, and they are still increased by what? Oh, by what now? So after hearing that, after getting dragged by the Nigerians, they decided to come out first. It's okay, come out and say this is not okay. Is it first? Is okay? No, not first. Okay. The government, federal government, they came out and said no, that there's nothing like that, and then trust, that is to tell you guys that the power belongs to the people. So we saw how it happened in court today. It was an interesting court session today in the Court of Appeal. Labour Party seems to be leading, winning, and grinding APC, INEC, and other riggers, Tinubu and Shetima. From the evidences and witness brought before the judges today, come and see brilliant witnesses. Tinubu is not just feeling okay, like maybe that is why he traveled to France, and we even learned that he went to somebody, they brought delegation, instead for him to speak there at the summit. It was somebody that federal government they sent to France to speak for him. No be juju be that. A special advisor always brief him about the outcome, and I'm very sure that his body is not okay. The body they give him shocking wave. If you steal someone's property, your body it go dey pepper you, and that is exactly what is happening in the camp of APC. So guys, it is not Peter Obi's mandate that is stole. Before you go say I decide one party, it is your mandate, you and I, our mandate. So let me know what you think about this at the comment section. I'm talking about the Japa syndrome. Why you think that Peter Obi supports it? Do you think because Peter Obi always said that he wants the youth to be useful in their youthful age, and now that he tweeted about it that he's supporting them to travel out, but he's supporting on one condition: for them to get the knowledge, for them to get well trained and come back and utilize those knowledge and utilize those whatever they learned to use it and build their own country. So guys, this is where I'm going to end the gist. Please don't forget to like this video and also continue to follow Gist Estate, because I'll continue to give you guys more gist and more content